All right, you guys, so for this next pressing video, we are going to work on a unique item. This is called a Dolly book, and this was just super, I just love the graphics on this, the art. I'd shown this in a previous haul. You could see the top has some issue. There is a crease on the back. It does look like somebody has unfortunately pinned this through the book, but it is this really pretty nice condition overall. The graphics in this are absolutely fantastic. This has been reproduced. This is an older reprint. The McLaughlin brothers, I believe out of New York, would have did the originals of these, but this is by Merrimack Publishing, printed in Hong Kong, probably putting this in the 1970s. And there are actually later versions. So this one does have some nice age to it. I love the condition. I'm going to give this a little bit of cleaning and get this into the press and see if we can upgrade the condition. You could see there are some marks. I'm going to use my soot eraser that I've been using to clean some of this. It is nice coated paper, so this should come out really, really nice. So let me give a little cleaning with the soot eraser, if you will, and prep this for our pressing. Cool. All right, so we are back. I did some light cleaning. I just used these cotton rounds, and you could see just a quick wipe got off quite a bit of dirt. I mean, this is about a 50-plus-year-old piece of ephemera, and you know, when you look at it just like a comic, you know, you want to kind of look at the sheen. You could see there's certainly some stuff that will hopefully get resolved when we press it. There were a couple marks here I could not get out. You could see there Merrimack Publishing and some foxing going on, but in general, when I look at these, I just, you know, less is more. But you know, I really made sure to kind of clean her face, some of the areas there were. So just some minor little marks. And again, you don't want to kind of dig too deep into the paper. I did follow up with just your microfiber towel, and again, just a little warm water, very gentle, and then follow up with dry. The thing when you're working with paper comics, this is actually coated paper, so it is a little bit more forgiving, but even still, if you rub too hard, you're going to make a permanent kind of wear mark on this, which I did not want to do. So our press is heating up. We are going to get this set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so have this set up. I did find a couple little marks inside, which I cleaned, but I have just some parchment paper inside the front and the back outside cover. Okay, this gives a little bit of thickness to have this rest against in the press, and then we're going to have another piece of paper on the top and on the bottom, and we're going to press this down. I think we're going to have a nice result. Fingers crossed. All right, you guys, so we are back. We were in the press. We did about 3 hours in the press, and then we will put this in a cold press. I have some coffee table books under here and my weight, and I will cold press this for at least 24 hours because you don't want the bending to recur. Okay, so let's just take a look and see how we did. And I am liking the result. You can see the side there. All right, she looks pretty good. Let's look at the sheen. Let's see. We might have to pick this up to see. Sorry, there we go. So you can see it's really nicely smoothed out. Take our paper out of the front and back covers. I'll do this while holding the phone. There we go, holding the camera. All right, so let's see how we did. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a snap to the bend. And again, let's look at the back. So you can see, obviously it's not going to correct the fold, but you can see, looks pretty good. You can see how it's already, I just gave it a little bit of a bend to the paper. You can see how that's going to recur a little bit, but I'm just going to give this a little bit. So super duper cool. I'm gonna get this into the cold press for 24 hours and that really helps from, again, that paper to try to recur back to the way it was. And I am stoked at how this came out. I'm gonna go and I will do one more chunk after the cold press and we'll see the final result. Hit the thumbs up if you like this content. All right, guys, here's the final result. Super happy with this. We are 24 hours later out of this cold press. I have a bunch of books and then I have a 15-pound weight kettlebell that I put on top, and I just really am stoked about that. You can see a little tiny little bit of regression, but again, it is this beautiful book. Let me just show you a little bit of this, and you can kind of see why I did. There was a mark there that I cleaned. Maybe I'll give that one more little scuff and see if I can get that off, but these are just, the art is awesome. I love children's books and the art is fantastic on these. So, jumbo, look at that elephant, just some of this stuff, and it's little learning lessons, and some is in color, some is in this kind of etching print. Super duper cool. Look at that. Washing day, and it's teaching children little life lessons and such. Taking the bunny out. Oh my god. Anywho, thought I would show this. Let me know what you think. This will be made available for sale for sure. And now you can kind of see the final result. Hope you like the pressing videos. Check out my pressing playlist. Hit the thumbs up. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.